How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. So I wanted to talk to you about why crypto is pumping right now and why so many people are excited. So yesterday we were sitting right around 43,000, 42,000, and a lot of people were bearish. Now we're up to 47,000, over 47,000. So what the heck is happening? Why is this happening? Could we have seen this coming? We'll talk about it. So if you guys don't mind hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, I do appreciate that. It's going to be a short video like I've been doing a lot recently. Also, there is a link underneath the video to BlockFi to get an interest rate on your cryptocurrencies. You can get up to 8.25%. They just raised their rates, actually, which a lot of people give them a hard time because sometimes they lower them, but it's always risk reward, right? If you're with a company that never lowers rates, even when they're making less money, it is a little bit riskier. So what the heck is happening? What's going on here? First of all, a lot of people are talking about Plan B. Now, I talked about this yesterday. I've talked about it before. Plan B is someone that called for a $47,000 Bitcoin at the end of August. It was right around 47,000, within 1,000. Then he called for a $43,000 Bitcoin at the end of September. This is worst case scenario. And then it was right around 43,800. Now he's calling for 63,000 by the end of October, beginning of November. So I think a lot of people realize that he is right a good amount of the time, and they started to put in orders with the month being gone, thinking that we were going to pump up here soon. But that's not the only thing, right? Some people are speculating on that, saying, okay, this is going to be a good month for Bitcoin. Historically, September's a bad month, but there's a lot more going on. So we have Twitter that said that they are allowing tipping, right? So you can send Bitcoin across the world very quickly. They're also going to allow you to verify NFTs. So that's going to give a lot of people, I don't want to say access to NFTs, but another use for NFTs where you can be verified on Twitter, so a big social platform, and you can be the only person that is verified for your NFT. So that's going to, I think, give a lot more authenticity to NFTs, especially on social media platforms. In addition to that, we have TikTok, which has a lot of users. I believe it's around 1 billion users that's going to have their own NFTs. So more people are going to use Ethereum. It's going to become more widespread. We also have large companies buying NFTs like Budweiser and also like Visa. So we have companies that are going to have, most likely have Ethereum on their balance sheet here in the coming month when they have their earnings. So we have a lot of adoption of Ethereum. We have a lot of adoption of NFTs, and we'll have companies that are most likely holding it. We also have the Bitcoin ETF. Now you might be saying this is a lot of stuff that we've already talked about because, you know, Bitcoin ETF is rumored for the next month that we might get it in October. This is a lot of stuff that we've been talking about, and that's true. Sometimes we don't see big crypto pumps for a while, but like I've been saying for the last year, you can see all the puzzle pieces coming together. You can see everything being set up. It's just that no one's pushing in the puzzle pieces. So by that, I mean everything in the background that's going on is extremely bullish, right? Like you can see every single part of it, from banks manipulating it to widespread adoption, to countries making it legal tender, to countries banning it because it's too powerful versus their own currency. All that stuff, they're all puzzle pieces, and no one's pushing in them to make the picture yet, right? To make it clear for everyone else. Michael Saylor talks about how if you are buying something when everyone believes in it, then it's too late if you want large gains, right? You can't buy something that everyone thinks is a great thing to hold and buy and a great asset. If everyone thinks that, then it's going to be expensive because everyone believes in it. So to get a big gain, you have to buy stuff that people don't believe in yet. And I think that's the thing that people have such a hard time with crypto. It's kind of hard to understand. It is very volatile. So a lot of people just don't buy in yet. They say that it's not for them. But I think widespread adoption is coming. I think that's what we're seeing, you know, month in and month out. We're seeing more adoption as time goes on. We're seeing more people use crypto, more use cases for crypto. So I think that's where we're at now. We're seeing a lot of adoption, a lot of things lining up for the last quarter. Do I think now is the best time to buy if you have a lot of money sitting on the sidelines? I'll just say what I always say. If you are buying with the intention of holding it long term, or with the intention of at least, I'd say with the intention of holding it long term, then it's not a bad idea. But if you're just getting into it thinking, okay, it's going to pump in October, plan B says 60,000, 63,000 by the end of the month, I'm just going to sell it then, you have to realize that that might not actually happen. We often see things happen until they don't, right? So the price predictions are great until they don't actually work, and then people get pissed off. So if you are just trying to get in now when you're being a little bit greedy when everyone's bullish, usually if you get in when everyone's bullish, that's great. But also we oftentimes see dumps or whale manipulation. I could see us going right back down to 43,000 or something like that, because whales push it down because they're trying to shake people out before the massive pump. I don't know what's going to happen, but you don't either, and no one does. So we have to be careful about putting all our money in. Dollar cost averaging is oftentimes a great way to go about that. So that way, if you put in, all your money right now and it falls 50%, or not 50%, let's say 10%, 20% to where we were yesterday, then you're not as upset, right? Because you can buy the dip. But then you also miss out if it does go really well. So it's always going to be risk reward. You just have to be careful not to be too greedy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Helps out the channel a lot when you hit the subscribe and the like button. Also, check out the link down below to BlockFi or Patreon. If you want to join the Patreon, I've been talking about what I've been buying in stocks and crypto. I also give updates twice a day on what's happening in the market. So if you guys want that, you can definitely check out the link underneath the video. And now's the best time to do it because it's the beginning of the month. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.